All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So, CImini of ESPN is reporting that amongst draft circles, right, amongst the draft buzz out there, Joe Douglas supposedly has had his eye on Oregon State right tackle Taliese Fuaga. Okay, not only just now, but it's been the case for months. Now, you take a look at Fuaga. Well, really, I mean, this entire offensive line, the O-line class is extremely, extremely deep. I feel like the Jets will be fine. Right, we can talk about Olu Fashanu, we can talk about Joe Alt, but it's looking like, as we stand right now, pre-combine, pre-pro days, pre-private workouts, pre-Senior Bowl, it's looking like Fuaga's being mocked or expected to go anywhere around pick 10 to pick 20. So I feel pretty confident that the Jets will land at least one of the top 3 tackles in this class with the 10th overall pick. Of course, you know, it's not a perfect science. Guys are going to rise, guys are going to fall, but I feel pretty good about the Jets' chances there. We look at Fuaga as a prospect. I mean, there's really so much to like. Absolutely fantastic in the running game. And then as far as pass pro is concerned, he's an absolute beast as well. I mean, we take a look at 2023. He appeared in 11 games, 639 snaps, no quarterback hits allowed, no sacks. He can move in space. Oregon State runs, you know, a zone blocking attack. So he would come in and ideally fit the system. This is somebody who also had a really, really productive 2022. With the Beavers, right? 810 snaps, no sacks allowed, 3 quarterback hits. I think it's pretty safe to say that if the Jets draft, whether it's Fashanu, whether it's Fuaga in this scenario here, I think it's safe to say that they would all come in and be the best tackle on the team the second they're drafted. That is super, super enticing as a Jet fan listening to that, looking at how the offensive line performed a year ago, understanding that Rodgers is going to be 40, coming off an Achilles, knowing that, you know, this is before free agency, so we still have a lot of question marks. We don't know who the 2 starters are going to be. We don't know who the primary backups are going to be. Although I like Carter Warren a lot, I feel like there could be something there, but I don't want to just, you know, pull a Joe Douglas last season and just say we're going to push all our chips into the middle of the table with one player and that's it. That's our plan. I'm not doing that, right? I need 2 100% locked in starters that I feel great about for next season. You know, we can't talk about winning the Super Bowl, winning the division, hosting a playoff game if we have a myriad of questions on the O-line, which is what we did or what we had a year ago. So if this report is true, I feel like the Jets' chances of drafting Fuaga are obviously really, really high. Although I could see him potentially being in play. I mean, he does make sense for, you know, a couple of teams within the top 10. But there's just so many good offensive players. And again, if you're a team targeting tackle, because the one knock on Fuaga, he's a right tackle. Doesn't have much experience at LT. And if you're picking within the top 10 and you're looking at 2 guys in Fashanu and Alt that have tremendously high ceilings, in the case of Joe Alt, a really high floor as well, both guys can protect really, really well in the passing game. And then in the case of Joe Alt, a really, really good run blocker as well. Chances are, you know, if you're a team like the Titans, you know, you're probably going to go with the top 2 guys. Right, the top 2 left tackles. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Would you like Fuaga with that 10th overall pick? Personally, I would. I would have no problems with it whatsoever. Again, whenever we're talking about a specific position, as it pertains to either free agency, a waiver claim, a trade, the draft, what have you, if you are upgrading at a position, and the second it becomes official, they're the best player at that said position, it's a win. It's a win in my book. So let me know your thoughts. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, go Jets. Oh, by the way, I actually posted my first 7-round mock draft of this offseason. I'll leave that video linked down below in the description box. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, go Jets.